Ho there, friends. I'm Colonel Failure, and this is Highrise Mogul. I am the Highrise Mogul. I'm going to build a high-rise mogully, and it's going to be delightful. It's fresh out. It's all full of excitement and vigour, and we're going to poke it. Right, we'll go to a new game. I'm going to go with 250 grand to get started. Am I? No, you know what? No. I'm going to go with 50 grand to get started and see how we get on. I'm going to go on, no, bring me the tough stuff. I'm a tough kind of guy. Let's make it tough. We'll have everything. No, we'll have to unlock it properly. We won't disable the fires. Oh, I see, fires. It doesn't seem to matter where I go. It's going to catch fire. Unlimited money. No, don't need that either. Give me orangish walls. That would be super. What other choices have we got here? Oh, a variety of pastel shades. Lovely. Let's kick it. Right then, here is the base of my tower empire, and there's a bit of traffic going on. Yeah, no, that's definitely occurring. First thing we've got to do though is build a bit of wall and floor action. Now, importantly, I made this mistake when I was playing earlier on. Don't build your walls right up against the edge of the doodah here, because you can't put doors in that. No, that's important. Look, it might not seem important to you now, but let me tell you, it's important. Now, given that I haven't got an awful lot of cash, I'm going to try and be frugal. Yeah, I've got 5 R&D points. Oh, I guess we'll put those into the R&D researching table. Given that you've got no, why even bother? I don't. It's nice, right? You get some R&D points just to kick off with, but the first thing you have to do is research the thing that allows you to generate R&D points, which just seems like a bit unnecessary. Hey, I'm just being fussy. I don't know what to tell you. Right, okay. Now, second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in No, I'm going to try and build in an organic fashion, and therefore I'm going to build what I think we need at the point that I think we need it. You know what? I'm going to make this. Twice the width, just because that's a floor. That's not actually. No, okay, that's not what I wanted to build. But it's okay. No, it's all right. It's not the end of the world. Give me rock here. There you go. Just stick that in. There we are. I've actually started building walls and what have you there. No, it's fine. No, you carry on. All right, I shall carry on. I shall be not dismount. No, you've built the wrong thing. You've got to, when you click to the thing, you've got to select one of these. All right, okay, all right. No, it's good. It's fine. No, it's not you, game. It's me. Definitely me. But you know, you're not helping. Right. So here's my. I'm going to make this my front entrance. So if I've got some there, then I'll do some more here. Are we going to play with 4s? What are you playing with there? That's 5. All right, I'll play with 5s. 5s can work. Give it a bit of that. Yeah. I mean, I was tempted upon embarking on this endeavour to go and look up the floor plan for Nakatomi Plaza and go and build that, which of course is Fox Century Plaza. But I decided against it, for 2 reasons. Firstly, I didn't know if I'd be able to find it. Probably could. But secondly, I doubted very much I'd be bothered with actually doing it properly when the time came. So, that's all nice. Right, okay, we've got our initial bit there. I'm just going to build a very small, for reasons that will become clear, I'm going to build a very small enclave, or enclave, depending on your preference. I'm going to build a very small enclave there, and that will be good. I'm sorry, I'm trying to wiggle it around using the mouse, and it's not helpful. I should just use a keyboard. Right, so we've got our front bit here. Yeah, and it is a front bit. We'll now switch over to rooms, and our aim is going to be to get enough people moving in to make this, absolutely flipping glorious. What do you think? Double revolving doors? No, I think one's going to be enough. Yeah, I mean as much as a statement piece would be amazing. I don't think we need to do that. There you go. I've been playing with. There you go. Right, there you go. Just trying to get, a little bit of line out there that looks quite cool. These look basic to me. Are you basic? Oh, yeah, you're basic. Right. Do you fancy doing another? I've got to click it every time. No, you already had that one. All right, do this one. There you are. So that's your proper office block modern facility, that one. Right, next up, bit of hallway action. And we'll go, these 4 here will turn into a hallway. Like so. And then off the side of this, I want to have just, not offices, I want, I want, wait for it, services. I want a cafe. Yeah. People are going to dig that the most. Being able to get themselves an early morning beverage or similar. Yeah. See, what would have worked quite... No, it works. It's all good. Yeah, bang the cafe in. Okay, 1 times cafe. You can see it's begging for power. I'll get to that in a moment. And then next to that, we'll have a gymnasium. Yes. And do you want an antiques boutique? No, I don't think we do. I think a gym and a cafe is what your modern urban person of an urban type person nature is all about. Right, okay, fine. And then we'll slap in another hallway that runs up here. You sure? No, I'm not actually. I need to think that through. I'm doing it, but I might change my mind in a moment. And a bit more like that, because I'll stick me service stuff down here. You see, right? There's a loo. Yeah. At the end of the hallway, I think that's where people would want, with a flipping great window on 2 sides. I think that's what people would want. Yeah, that's it. It's a nice view to the public. You can, while you're getting on with your business, you can say, "Oh, hello everybody," and welcome to this my bathroom adventure. And I'll go, "Oh, hello to you too." Right, I'm going to stick a staff hatch in here. Am I? Yeah, I reckon I am. No, I'm going to put it the other side so they don't have to walk as far. Okay, all right. As long as you're thinking this through, I'm really not. I want my R&D closet, which obviously isn't going to fit anywhere useful. No. Could have laid this out better. Yeah, but you know what's great? You just tear it all down and put it back together again. Right, I'll put my R&D closet in there. Yes. That will work quite splendidly. Stop rotating it using the mouse. Use the keys. You've got far more control. And then, what else are we going to need here? Services we've done. Doors. Yeah. Elevators, not yet. Utility. Elevators, you might say. How many floors can you have? 25. You go and go, "Oh, that's dramatic." And you go, "Yeah, it is quite." But we're focusing on floor 1 to start with, because, why wouldn't you? Right. Anything else? I think I'm missing something. I don't think you are. I think you're fine. You sure? I was fairly... Oh, no, I know what I'm missing. If we go down to power here and bring up the power menu, we need a power pole, which we shall deploy right next to the toilet. All right, stick that in there. We're going to need a circuit breaker cabinet. Yeah, like that. And then we'll put power lines in that covers the whole flipping area. Like that. Expensive, but ultimately necessary. Hold on, we've got to power up the electricity to the toilet. Of course we do. Yeah, that's not a problem. Right, now, next up, we're going to put... sorry, there's a gaggle of wild birds there migrating for the winter, which is super for them, but less ideal if you're on a microphone. What now? Yeah, we're gonna slap in some power, and then power line this bad boy up to the rest of the network, and no one should be griping about power anymore. So we can bring that up, we'll put that down, and just wait for the magic. Oh no, we won't get any magic yet. I've got to... Hold on, what's that? That's your research lab. Oh, poo. Hang on. Yeah, all right. I'll stick that in as well. There you go. Drag there. All right, good. Now we're good, except we're not. I've got to go outside, and we need to build transport, and we need a taxi drop-off, at least one, outside the front door. I want better transport eventually, but a taxi drop-off for now will be absolutely fine. And that'll be golden. And you know what? I'm going to put some flipping trees outside the front of my caper. Here we go. Junipers? Don't know if I do. Yeah, okay. Right, let's bang them in. Yep, thank you. Yep, right about there. Right, and a second one right about here. All right, super. There you go. I've set quite the atmosphere. And we'll have Al Leong here working a concessions counter, eating a baby Ruth. Yeah, I know my I know my Die Hard. Oh, we've got Madam Gymnasium has rocked up already to go. This is my gymnasium. Come to my beginners class. It's only $479 a month to subscribe to my gymnasium, and that will allow you to come in almost 12 hours a day and make use of your membership so that you can have that gym body that you've always wanted. Of course, you know, $479 a month is arguably a little bit expensive. Oh, my toilet's broken already. All right, well, I guess I'm hiring a flipping engineer. They're inexpensive, and a janitor as well, just to keep the place spick and span, and that'll be super. I mean, there's no point in having a Kazi if it's knackered. I mean, you might as well, you know, put the effort in. You know what I need? I need a carpet. A nice bit of carpet in here. Yeah. Right. Not so much on the customers so far. So the next objective is going to be to pack this out with some office space, and hopefully that will be sufficient to make myself a profit. I make no guarantees. Now, these storage rooms, you can rent them out for people just wanting to store stuff. Doesn't do you any prestige though, you see, and you need prestige later on to do things and stuff. There you go. That's it. It's a too wide corridor, man. You've miscalculated. Yeah, but if I can get another row of offices the other side, then we're still okay. Yeah, you're still okay. All right, cool. Right, stick a hallway back in here. Yeah. I think there is undoubtedly going to be a little bit of surgical re-engineering that goes on back here, but right now I'm mostly fine with it. There you go. This is for people who really do want to get in at literally and figuratively the ground floor. Yeah. Right. Good. Yeah. I mean, obviously, we don't believe in doors. Apparently, doors is a thing we don't subscribe to. Now I couldn't work it out. See, that's the problem. See, this has got doors, right? So a basic single door, but I could not get that to take anywhere at all. Now, apart from the outer skin of the building, and there you go. It does want to do one here. Well, it can do one generally. Oh, maybe this isn't a bad idea. It's not a terrible idea, except that you've got a corridor wall blocking everything off. You could stick one there and call it an emergency exit. You can call it whatever you like. If it's going to serve a purpose, that's fine. Bring this back up again, thank you. And then swap that for a no window. Thank you. And give me rooms. Yeah, give me a small door. Yeah. To the outer kingdom. No go. No small door to the outer kingdom for you. But it was doing it a moment ago. You know how I said I was foxed by... No, I see you've got to have it going the other way. All right, fine. There you go. There we go. That's just in case we need to get outside because my generator's having a meltdown. I love how we've got it casually left ajar there just so that people can get in. I don't suppose it works. No, it doesn't. It don't make any sense. Whether it makes any sense or not, you could have a little bit of corridor leading to something of note. Could you? Not on. See. No, it doesn't want to go in there either. These are exterior doors only. There aren't any interior doors. Everybody here is free to see everybody's business all the ruddy time. And they can just get used to it. Right, let's electrico grid this up. There we go. That's another 280 quid I'm not soon going to see back again. And then I'll poke some menus for you while we wait for, some rentals. So you've got the obvious bank balance screen up the top here, which shows you what you've been spending and what you've been earning. That's nice. The good news is I'm not too badly in the hole for the month. I'm only down 230. I'm only down 210 quid. Life's looking up, friends. That's coming along nicely. The only downside, of course, is that if I'm only making if I'm only making like $20 profit, then it is going to take a little while before I'm able to build anything at all. So I should probably watch my pennies ever so slightly. Moving on to the next menu. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's nice to see. Yeah, sorry, I was reading the recent comments. You can read that for yourself, but obviously it goes... He couldn't find a place to get any food, you see, and he wasn't very pleased about that. And then Luther Hooker says, why hasn't the owner built a place to get food? I built you a cafe. And another place that they can't get food. I built you a staff lounge and a flipping cafe. You can just you can clear off, you can get knotted. I told them, yeah. That's them well and truly told. It's intriguing. That's what it is, because I've built a flipping cafe. They can get food. Surely they can get food. I get a commission on anybody who buys anything from the cafe. And that's fine. Anyway, that was this menu here. So this are the people that are in here. Every high-rise should have a toilet. There's one over here. What? Are these people idiots? Well, look, I've got room. I'll put a bog in down here. Look, it's fine. If you people are so stupid you can't wander around and follow the clearly laid out signage that says "Oi, toilet," and that's just not your new nickname. That's directions. There you go. Electrify the toilet. Should be good. Right. And there's someone using it. Look. Evidently, you do know how to make use of the facilities. You bunch of griping gripers. Right, okay, they're all happy now. The best toilet is great. The best cafe, how great. Man Cafe has been the bomb. Fantastic, none of them speak English. That's amazing. Oh, I love it. Okay, no, that's great. I look forward to getting more of their feedback. Anyway, on the landlord section, I can muck with the rent that people have to pay. I look forward to doing that when the mood suits me. You've then got my staff screen, which I flicked to earlier on. I've hired a janitor and an engineer so far. I'll get a firefighter when there's a fire. I'm not paying them to just stand around. Financing, we can take out loans. Yeah, I don't think we will. And then you get into PR. Now, public relations, your PR points. You earn the points and spend them on other stuff. So if I were to lash out $1,000 right now, it would earn me 10 PR points, which is good. We'll get to what that earns in a moment. Then you have goals. And now I've completed my first goal of get 10 people. Yeah, in your face. Oh, no, someone left. Well, stuff them. And the next goal is another 30 points. It's got me $1,000 and a PR. Sweet. And then over here, total PR. If I get my PR up to 10, I'll earn $1,000. Yeah. If I get my money up to 1.5 million, I'll get 5p. All of this kind of stuff. See? All of this business. These are goals that give you extra stuff from time to time. And I'm comfortable with that. Moving on. Goals. That was goals. Policies. Here we go. You can set whatever policy floats your boat. And there's lots of it. And I'm not bothered about any of it at the moment because I can't afford it. And then finally, you get into R&D. And as you can see, I am ticking up the old R&D points there. And we're going to go for rooms 2. Start the research. Or do I have to have 2 points in hand? Evidently, I do have to have 2 points in hand before I can start the research. Well, that's fine. I'll start the research when I've got 2 points in hand. I'm sure I can fill the time in between 1.96 and 2.0. I don't think that's going to be much of a problem in the slightest. If anything, I think I'll have more to say before I even... There we go. Right. So there you go. That's a brief tourette of what we've got going on. I've filled out all my offices. That's golden. How are we doing profit-wise? You're down 176 quid. Because of staff salaries. Oh, no. Yeah, you're going to need a lot more space and fill it in order to break even here. All right, well let's do just that. Basic floor. Now we obviously don't want to occupy the area that the power generator's on, so we'll go out by another this much. Do you want to also be a little bit careful about your placements so that you're efficient in some way? Well, I mean I could. Yeah, but are you going to? Yeah, it's arguable. Right, okay. Offices. Yeah, basic office. Are we ready for... Do we want to do apartments? That's another question. The answer is no, not yet. I want to do nothing but offices. This is the ground floor. This is where offices would naturally reside. This is their basic inhabited area. Now, do you want to stick that there, or do you want to stick it around? No, I'm going to stick it around the corner like that. All right. I was only doing that to measure out where I should be putting my hallway, you see. See? And it's a bit like that. And then we go office time. Yeah. Rotate, please. Thank you. Yeah. Have one. And the only thing that's going to cost me an absolute bundle here is the power grid. Go easy. Yeah, I know, but this all makes money. So I will not go easy. I will go quite uneasy. Basic office, and then a corridor down the bottom. You're making a rabbit warren that nobody's going to be able to navigate. I see that as a them problem. I suppose so. All right, there we are. Yeah, super. Utility, yeah. Put in a toilet. 1 times toilet coming up. Oh yeah. Down to 7 and a bit grand. Poof. Yeah. Poof, indeed. Right. Rock this. Don't just willy-nilly a grid. Make the grid functionally sane. So a bit like that. No, wait, no. Next one over. This node here out as far as the cars eat. All right, and then this one down to there. Yeah, and then this one over to here. There you go. That's smarter. That's a better use of money. Right. Hopefully, it's not going to. I was leaning towards there. Hopefully, I'm now making enough to cover my running costs. And the answer is minus 38. Yeah, but I mean, how much more occupancy can I have? I don't know. It would be useful if there was a button that told me how many empties I'd got at the moment. Still, I'm going to have to eyeball it. You've got 8 there. Now you've got 1 empty. You've got 1 empty down the bottom. All right, okay. And then possibly another empty here and here and here, and another 3 or 4. Maybe. Hard to say for certain. Anyway, I've been Colonel Failure. I'll be back for another one of these, and we'll see if we can't turn the corner in terms of just turning a little bit of profit. He hasn't even got a back wall next to his toilet. Well, he's lucky. How do you figure that? No, he's just lucky. He's living his best life. Is he? Yeah. I just got a bunch of money. Where did that come from? You must have finished something. You must have completed an objective. Oh, way to go, me. Indeed. Yes. All right. I'm down 9 quid. All right. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. I'll catch up with you soon. Cheerio. Now, I hear what you're asking. What you're asking is why? Why is the bunker in a state of flux? Very straightforward, is because this house isn't big enough. It's never been big enough. We started renting it like 3 years ago, I think, something like that, and then bought it last year from the landlady. And this is despite me griping non-stop about it not being big enough. Now, I'm fortunate in that I'm occupying one of the bedrooms, but in the last 6 months, I've converted the loft not into a livable space, but into a storage space. Since we've owned it, I put boards down there and all kinds of stuff, and it's just full of clobber. My clobber, primarily, all of which are kind of neat project ideas where I've bought all the kit and then never got around to doing it. And the reason that I said there's not enough space is, firstly, if we can't store all the stuff, then you haven't got enough space. But more importantly, I've got I've got 2 active, going to probably explore. 1 definitely, 1 maybe. Kind of real life, live action kind of affairs that I want to commit to video. But I need about this room amount of space in order to make it viable, and we don't have that space. So every time we reorganize stuff and we've got a spare bit of furniture, I will look at the spare bit of furniture and go like, is that an upgrade from what I've got at the moment? So I've got 2 whacking great shelves units here that I haven't finished organizing yet, and it all needs to be dealt with. They sit right. I'll show you. There you go. Quick pan. There you go. Right. Still got to sort that out. Lot of work to do in here. I have fitted lighting properly. Finally, I had two of the separate LED majangles. I've got a little backlight back there. Helps to make you pop while you're on camera, friends. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then I've got another one, a big light up there in case it's looking a bit dingy and I need to illuminate. That tends to be the one that I use if I'm using my webcam rather than this finely tuned piece of Canon high wizardry. So yeah, so there you go. The period of flux. Anyway, the plan is, when we've got the cash, is to build a separate bunker with a studio out at the bottom of the garden, right next to the graveyard. I'm not joking. And that will become my my global command center. I can't wait, but it's our garden's on a slope like that, and it slopes all the way down to the bottom of the garden. So we've got to put in terraces on the way down, and then build a bunker down at the bottom. I suggested that we build I mean, if we go straight down, right, and meet the bottom, that would be an extra 2 stories. And I suggested we built a 2-story extension going straight down that was then covered by the slope of the garden, with it emerging only finally at the bottom of the garden, and that I'd have that. That was vetoed as 150 grand that we shouldn't spend. Oh, it seems reasonable. Instead, we've got a budget of around 20,000 to rake up in some fashion or another. And let me tell you, we are many years away from that. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. That's more news as it comes.